What's going on, everybody? Hope you've been taking care of yourself, man. Really tapping in, really connecting and really understanding who you are. It all starts with you. You are the co-creator, so you have to start taking action. What do I mean by that? It's not up to your mom or your dad. It's not up to your friends. It's not up to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or anyone that you're with. It's 100% on you. If you don't take actions for the things that you need in your life, the things that you want to get done in your life, it will never happen. So, understand these things, man. It starts with you. Don't suppress yourself anymore. Really connect. Find yourself. Create a beautiful space in this chaotic ass world. Find some peace within your mind. You've been up here too much. Time for you to heal. Don't just accept things, man. Question everything. Because things in front of you may not be as real as you think. You got to understand everything on this physical plane is a distraction. It's a projection. And that projection only keeps you looking at what they want you to see. It's like the world is mirrored on this big screen. And instead of turning around and finding your purpose, you're just in front of the screen. It's just like when you're on the game, right? When you're in the game 24/7 and you're playing the game, you're locked in, you're focused. All your intention is on that game. All your energy is on that game. It's getting to that point where the game could get you mad, right? Get you out your mind. You feel me? Look at the world like that. Now I need you to put down that controller and really connect with yourself. So see the world for what it is, man, not for what you think it is. That same energy that you give into something that don't benefit you is the same energy you should be putting towards something that benefits you as a cosmic entity, a cosmic being. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. Just find your purpose, find what makes you happy, find what you connect with, and create that space, that sacred space, where it's nothing but bliss, But it all starts with you. But don't get me wrong, though. Don't work too hard, Give yourself time to grow. Give yourself time to unlearn everything. The moment you decide to relearn everything, the moment you decide to uplift yourself, the moment you decide to see the world for what it is the moment you understand yourself and you are born again. You must die to be born again. You must accept that you have been lied to. You must accept that all of this is a trick. You must accept that none of these things were here to benefit you from the first place. And once you realize that, once you understand that, then you can start living your life the way you need to. And you can start tapping in and fulfilling your duties here on this physical realm. It starts with you, man. Literally. So what you're putting in is what you will receive. So if you don't put in good intentions, what you think you're going to receive? It starts with you. So understand that you are the co-creator of your own reality. I think, therefore I am. You're going to hear me say that a lot. It's all up to you. It never took place outside of yourself, man. It took place within. You have knowledge. You have ancient artifacts within your system, within your bloodline, as you are loyalty. You are royalty. You feel me? That wants to just be found. But it can't be found if you keep suppressing it. It can't be found if you don't accept who you are. And it can't be found if you lie to yourself every day, saying you're gonna do this, but never do it. It can strictly be found when you start to love yourself again. When you start to see yourself as the God or goddess that you've always been. When you start to understand yourself from a deeper aspect, that's when you can find that. You know, everything takes place in the now. You know, so the more you focus outside the now, the more pain that will be manifested onto your life. You have to understand you are worthy of everything, man. Where you're at right now, question it. Am I where I need to be? Am I evolving from this state, in the state of mind that I am? Or am I just slowly killing myself and poisoning myself? Or am I slowly, creating these barriers within my mind, that's preventing me from seeking my true self? You have the key to unlock your mind. You have the key to break them shackles that has been placed upon you and your family for eons. Every generation has its own, how can I say this? Every family, right? Every family, I believe, right? And if I'm wrong, please correct me. I believe every family is been blessed with a chosen one, whether you understood or you didn't. Every family amongst this planet has been blessed with a chosen one, a starseed, an ancient warrior. And within that ancient warrior is ancient artifacts and ancient wisdom. So it's like now it is up for that person to decide whether they want to evolve or just accept. You've chosen your family. So every obstacle that comes with that family is the choice that you made before you received this vessel, before you found this vessel, right? And you have been created with these obstacles simply to show you how strong you are, how powerful you are, how magical you are, how your aura is beautiful, how you could penetrate a room when you walk in with the way that you talk, with your words, with your vibrations, with your wisdom, with your truth. It starts with you. So it all started with you. It never took place outside yourself, man. And when you understand that, you will understand that the whole time you thought you didn't have control over your mind, you didn't have control over your life, it was simply due to a thought that was in a loop. That thought that prohibited you from elevating, that thought that prohibited you from growing, that thought that prohibited you from seeking newer heights, newer dimensions outside this one. You have that natural ability again. You have been blessed. You have been chosen. So whether you accept it or not, you have a duty. And technically, it's not like whether you accept it, because this is who you naturally are. So it isn't a matter of accepting or neglecting. It's a matter of understanding it. Understanding that you've been here multiple lifetime before, multiple lifetime ago. And what are you doing with that truth that has been given to you? Man, sacrifices have to be made in order for this world to change. And you have been blessed. So don't get the idea that you've been blessed for no reason. Don't get the idea that all of this is happening for no reason. All of this happened before. This is the generation where you heal it. This is the generation where you cure yourself from that. It starts with you. You have a unique message. If someone's telling you you're doing too much, it's because they're not doing enough. Because no person should be satisfied with what happened to us melanated beings on this physical planet. No person should just sit back. Our brothers and sisters should not just sit back while we continue to suffer in this endless game that we can break out of if we decide to come together. So if someone's telling you you're doing it too much, they're not doing enough. And that just tells you where you are and where they are. But do not judge them as they not know what they do. Some people are just followers, but you're a leader. You as the leader cannot place your trust within somebody that yet understands themselves, have yet to understand themselves or grasp that knowledge that's been within them for eons. Wasting that knowledge in a powerful vessel. Don't judge nobody. Let them be. Like I said, you can't explain a 5D concept to somebody vibrating on a 2D, 3D perspective. That is impossible. Not saying that you can't learn, because despite anybody on this 3D world, anybody that you've come across on this physical plane will show you something about yourself that you have to heal from. Be thankful that they came to your life and evolve. Don't seek revenge mentally or physically. Evolve. Change your aspect on the situation. Just look at it as somebody that didn't know any better, and you'll start to see. Starts with you. As the cosmic being you are, starts with you. Some of you have the power. It's just a matter of speaking it. You know? Don't compare yourself to anyone, because you are unique. Since birth, you are unique. Since reincarnation, you are unique. So, being this unique being that you are, and I ain't gonna say human, because majority of us aren't human. Being this unique, mystical being, right? Unique, mystical, cosmic entity. High vibrational, cosmic being, right? Universal being, right? Ascended masters, healers, you know? Messengers, prophets, you know, sorcerers, alchemists. Amongst these names that you hold, comes great responsibility and great power. You can't be an ascended master. You can't be a guru without understanding that your role surpasses the role that you've been given here on this physical world. It doesn't exist like that. It will never exist like that. And let me tell you why it will never exist like that. Simply because your role on this planet, the character that you currently play, is limited to not only sources, but understanding. When I say you're limited to sources and understanding, I'm not talking about the soul within. I'm talking about this vessel. You gotta understand, despite if you want to agree or not, people only see you for your name, your age, and what you've done over the years since you got back on this physical planet. They don't really look at you for what you're capable of. Like I said, you're not just somebody's mom. You're not just somebody's daughter nor son, grandpa, uncle. You're not just somebody's title. You feel me? The title of a father or the title of a son. You're not just that. You surpass that. You could be thinking you're just a son when you're a healer, alchemist, guru, ascended master. So if you understand these, right, you will now understand that the role that you play on this earth can't be compared to the role you play up there within the cosmos. As above, so below. Nothing goes unnoticed. I see. You do too. But what you see, what are you choosing to take out of it? What are you choosing to do with what you now see? What you now grasp a deeper understanding of? You feel me? So it all starts with you. You know? Don't suppress yourself no more. Speak your truth. Get loud if you have to. It starts with you. You know? You're a mystical being. You're not understood on this physical plane. Such name does not occur on this physical plane. A name. You're not just what your name is, bruh. You're an ancient being. You think a name defines who you are? You think a role on this plane, on this physical plane, defines who you are? Hell no. So I need you to become aware of who you are and take yourself a little bit more seriously. You've been allowing these people to disrespect you and talk to you any type of way. Understand who you are, bruh. Really connect. I need you to take yourself way more serious than you are right now. Don't let these motherfuckers just sit here and call you out your name and then you just kiki these people. You are not that name. So why do you act as if it's all fun and games? Shit ain't no joke. There's a time for everything, bruh. And the times we're in right now, you gotta start taking yourself a little bit more serious. I don't care what you do to help yourself, man. Just get yourself together. Get shit done. Starts with you. I am not better than anyone. Nobody's better than anyone, but everyone's perfect in their own way. I feel like everybody got information we all can learn from if we just take the time to listen to each other. Do you understand that back in ancient times we came together when a plan needed to be made? We came together. Doesn't matter what rank you were, care if you was a farmer, none of that. All came together. Because if we make a plan, it not just affects the person that makes that plan, it affects everyone too. That's what you fail to understand. These beings on this planet make a plan without your consent. It doesn't affect them, it affects everybody else that's not up there with them, rank-wise on this physical plane. So understand that, man. These things are not games anymore. These things are real life. These people taking your life as a game. Shit ain't no joke. So you need to start taking yourself more serious as the goddess you are. Some of our family members, I hate to say it, are one of them. Are one of those beings, bruh. Just humans. Like I said, you can't explain a 5D concept to a 3D being. A human. It's impossible. Understand the sacrifices that were made for you to get you here. So, if these sacrifices were made without hesitation, why should you be hesitant on evolving yourself? Evolving as a magnificent being, a cosmic being, a warrior. Why should you be hesitant when it comes to taking care of yourself? Why should you be hesitant when it comes to healing yourself and picking back your power, picking up your crown, taking back your strength that has been stolen from you? I need you to start taking yourself a little bit more serious, Goddess. I need you to start taking care of yourself, really. Don't allow everybody in your space, and don't allow anybody just to have any conversation with you. If the conversation is not going to benefit you a year from now, it's not meant to be had. Because some of these conversations that we have with these beings are some of the reasons why we don't execute the way we need to. We go tell somebody our ideas, and then all of a sudden, we over here, damn, is it gonna work? We doubting ourselves. So really understand that before you talk to this person, right? You were ready to go, but as soon as you talk to them, they cast their little spell on you, and then now you're just in a loop with yourself. You're back to square one, being hesitant. So if that keeps happening to you, what does that tell you about this person? And what does that tell you to do? Keep them conversations out their way, from their perimeter. You got to understand, words are not just words, man. It's not letters and shapes. It is a vibration. So if you're talking to somebody, you being the high vibrational mystical being that you are, you talking to somebody, and you're like, oh, you know what? I want to open my own store. And then that person's like, damn, do you got the money for it? You know, how much money you gonna have in total when you do this? What are you gonna do about it if shit start hitting the fan? You need to step away from these people, because if the first idea that comes across their mind when you tell them about this plan is fear and confusion because they have yet to evolve within themselves, it's not meant to be had, man. You are different for a reason, man. You're different because you have a different goal, and you have a different journey from the one given to you here. You have to push yourself way beyond the limits given to you by this barrier, this facade of a world. So, understand me or don't. At the end of the day, man, you just got to take action for what you want. And you got to do what you got to do, because at the end of the day, man, it all starts with you. There's nothing wrong with having fun. But like I said, there's a time, there's a place. If you having fun to the point where it starts to drain you, then it's time to reconnect. Center yourself. But what you must understand is that you come first, you know? So I just wanted to come on and say that, man. Really understand that who you are, man. Some of y'all are really gurus that can really help a whole community. But you suppress yourself by the community that you have surrounded yourself with. As you are trying to build within yourself, you got to be mindful of what's out there what's out there also. If what's out there not benefiting you, if what's not out there not benefiting you up here and helping you within, it is going to be harder for you to tap in. It's going to be harder for you to build this kingdom castle that you are building if you're not getting the right support. So the world's already a chaotic world, man. It's a chaotic place. It is going right back to its natural vibrations, natural frequencies. That's why you're seeing everything happen. So it's already chaotic, man. And you done already worked so hard to get yourself where you need to be. So don't limit yourself or limit your belief, man, because of what an outsider say. An outsider hasn't been within your tribe that long to know you. An outsider doesn't know you like you know yourself. So the moment you start doing something and you start questioning yourself because of what an outsider say, question that. How the hell did this person already telling me what I need to know? Because your mom and your dad don't even know who you are. Your auntie and uncle might not know who you are beyond this physical plane. Like I said, you're more than just an auntie. You're more than just a mom, son, or daughter. You're more than just that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's up to you to understand that. It's up to you to understand who you are and grasp on that power that you have within yourself. You limit yourself. That's on you. You know? But ultimately, if you having one of them days, man, come out here. But also, with that being said, man, don't limit yourself. If you limit yourself, man, you're not gonna reach higher heights. You're not gonna reach new heights. You're only gonna reach what you see, what you're looking at, not what you see. What you're looking at is all you're gonna reach. But if you see beyond that, you're gonna evolve. You know? So one thing I gotta say also before I end this video is you can't be in the painting, you know, like in a way, like it's like you're in a painting. You don't know, you can't be in a painting trying to figure out what's wrong with the picture. You're in the painting. But if you surpass that thought itself and see yourself for more than just that picture, and you start to see yourself as the whole thing, you'll start to see the areas in your life where you need to improve on, you know. And with that being said, man, I'm about to keep connecting with the Great Mother. The Great Mother provided me with this message. You know, the Great Mother healed me. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up today, went to the gym, but I was feeling a little down, you know. And I know the reason why I was feeling down was because, you know, what I was thinking up here, you know. And like I said, man, take action, you know, as long as you're not trying to stay in that state, you know. And then the Great Mother called me out here. The Great Mother told me, Bryant, come ground yourself, which I'm doing. You know, connect. Put your feet on that grass, connect. And then with me connecting, I made this video and another video that I made, you know, prior to this one. So now I feel great. You know, I really feel like I'm vibrating high right now. I'm high off life, man. You know, and it's beautiful. So I really recommend everyone to come out here, you know. Trust me. Them thoughts that you had will cease to exist once you reconnect. I say.